Hello gamers, I am centaurianmudpig. Welcome along to an AotSE Escalation cast. This one is a tournament which was held on the 24th of March 2018. We've got BradleyATG as PHC and Neatep Substrate. Both good players. Neatep is a professional StarCraft player, I believe. And Bradley is just one of these players who's really upped his game since he started by looking at other professional gamers. So, we are playing on Rus. Lots of resources on here, 2 Turinium generators, both on either side. This point's always good one to hold with plenty of metal in there. Seems to be a tipping point and also gives you access to go down both lanes or to reinforce, so holding that point is a good strategic advantage. So Bradley, combination of brutes and archers. Seems 2 brutes for every archer there. Same on the other side. And we've got up here Neatep martyrs. So Bradley's able to get the first Turinium generator. These archers will help fit out these martyrs fairly quickly. Did lose all his own martyrs. And Bradley lost all his own brutes as well. Okay, pushing forward with the engineer, getting those resources as you can. Always good to capitalise on there. As you can see, Bradley's just got his engineer sitting there. Could really do with making sure we are capping as we progress. So getting these resources instead of boosting production when you just don't have the income. Bradley now switching to air. Got our bombers and anti-air fighters. Neatep getting down the forget what they're called. Marauders? Rampagers. Marauders are PHC. So Rampagers just thinning down ground units. Dominators coming in as well, keeping them alive. Got drone hives coming out now. It's first cruisers. Still huge reliance on frigates over there. Bradley go up another forward armory, and we're coming out with our raffiners. Resources wise, just starting to put down amplifiers, and we've already got our amplifiers on these 2, and I think we just heard him boosting as well. And here he goes, just sending in his marauders, trying to take down and successfully taking down his sky factory and targeting all his resources. So that's going to hamper Bradley a bit there. Economy wise, it's like twice the difference. Right, Neatep's got twice more coming in at least there. Cruisers, we've got Avengers and Maulers along with our drone hive, but no capacitors. At least one capacitor really needed in there just for vision, and also keep their fire rates up for the Maulers. Still using Rampagers in there, sacrificing, going against resource locations. You see Bradley is on the back foot here. We've got a little enemy force just sitting on the back door, prepping him with a tormentor, tormenting him with a tormentor. Looking wise, 15k, pretty certain now. Neatep's in a really good, strong position. Got good economy going, using harvesters just to boost up those radioactives. And Bradley just gonna really struggle there. We've got Marauders still in there, harassing, preventing attempts for capping resources. Neatep, meanwhile, just building up his army just on this side over there. and also switching down to Punishers. But yeah, just minor skirmishes going on over there. I don't think at this point there's a lot that Bradley can do to recover from this, other than to try and push. But really, this army, these over here, is the biggest problem with everything. Incursion goes down. Game over. Game over. So, like, checking out the graphs though, we can see even before halfway, military might, yeah, just that sudden increase of production here, which just goes to show with how Neatep just had those resources, more than metal, if anything. And I think that transition to air was what's helped a lot. Did lose some of his radioactives, but quickly getting them back, quickly going up there, while Bradley just continued to lose out on radioactives mostly. So looking how he was floating quite a lot on metal, should have switched up to more frigates, especially with the new anti-air one, the Atlas. Quanta income. So Bradley didn't really focus too much on their Neatep. Plenty coming in there for a second. Is it for a second? Yeah. Quanta investment. See how much that spent it in. 540. Regions controlled. We'll just say that. Well, Bradley did start off strong. Wasn't able to maintain and keep a hold down on those areas. And then just lost out as Neatep just overwhelmed him eventually. And I don't think Turnium mattered too much in there. No. Military wise, you can see Neatep just spending almost, well, let's go 8,000 more. Did lose quite a lot in there. So a lot of sacrifice of units in comparison to what Bradley lost. I think that was, what would that be on? Because we've got the military, where Bradley lost more. Friendly military, yeah. Those numbers don't quite match up, but hey, only just noticing that now. But the economy wise, we can see just Neatep, just that lot more there, and a lot of Quanta invested as well. So probably weapon and health upgrades, mostly boosting as well, I would expect, especially on those metal and radioactive nodes that Neatep had, because it does require about 3 boosts, and it can become quite expensive to continue boosting. But you can always outdo your opponent on sheer numbers and then on a Quanta. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, gamers. Until the next one, this is centaurianmudpig saying bye for now.